Yo, what's up guys? It's Aquagan. I'm back with another video, and today I wanted to talk about Laevateinn. Laevateinn is getting a Rebi in the new Revival Buddies set, and I just wanted to talk about what would make Laevateinn a better deck overall and what I think Bushy should do with the Rebi. So far it hasn't been confirmed if we're getting any other cards or just the Rebis, but I think that we have enough space in the booster to get maybe one or two extra cards for every single deck that's getting a Rebi. But I don't really know what those cards should be. I might talk about them a bit in the video, but first we're going to go over the Laevateinn Rebi. So the first thing that I think that Bushy should do for the Laevateinn Rebi is give it some more protection. Laevateinn currently, its ability is that items can't be destroyed by card effects, and you can't call monsters on the field, and you can have multiple items equipped, which is good, but the problem is that it doesn't have a lot of protection. Currently in the Ace meta, we have Lost going around, and Vanity just scoops everything off of board, and it puts it into your drop zone, and the only counter to that really is Grace. You also have cards like Curse Destruction that remove from field. Time Dragons still exist, not huge, not like a lot of people play them, but they definitely still exist, and it's still it's like a decent deck. Time Dragons aren't as good anymore, but I also think that Laevateinn needs anti-rest. I would understand them giving Laevateinn protection and not anti-rest. Yeah, I would understand that. That's what I'd rather have, but I think anti-rest would definitely be more common. Like they'd probably make it so that the new Laevateinn has anti-rest and cannot be destroyed or returned to hand by card effects, which isn't really that good because it doesn't counter Vanity. And there's too many items that you have equipped when you're playing Laevateinn. You have like 10, 12 items equipped. Sometimes, usually you just have like 8, but sometimes you have 10 or 12. And Vanity could just select all of them and throw them off the field. So if you do pop a Grace, you're probably only going to protect the actual OG Laevateinn, the Rebi that we're talking about. So that means that your entire board's going to get thrown off, and all you're going to have is that one item, and you start off the next turn, and you're basically screwed. The next thing that I think should happen with the new Rebi is you should take away the +1 gauge. Basically, if you look on the screen right now, you can see the Laevateinn card, the Demonic Descent. And its ability is that when you're equipping an item, it has an extra +1 gauge cost, which is a problem in the deck because Laevateinn isn't. It's not like a gauge heavy deck. You never really have a lot of gauge that you're playing when you're playing it. Usually, like Laevateinn is really good with draw power, in my opinion. It's not as good with gauge. So you kind of like a lot of items in your hand, and you can't really equip them unless you're using the spell that lets you equip 2 from hand, and even then you're only playing 3 of it, so it's not like you have it multiple times in your hand where you could just keep popping it and popping it. Because even though the deck does have good draw power, you're not drawing it that much. Also, the overkill can be changed. I think, like, let's look at Laevateinn Savage right now. So that's up on the screen. So Laevateinn Savage's overkill lets you equip 2 items from your deck by dropping a hand card by paying their equip cost, which I don't think is bad. It's definitely good, but I think that the actual Laevateinn Rebi can have an overkill where you can just drop a hand card, or maybe to make it more balanced, you could discard 2 cards from hand, and then you can equip 2 items from your deck without paying the equip cost. I think that's a little better in my opinion. But if you do have that, then that means that there's not like as much reason to run Laevateinn Savage, and Bushy would definitely want you picking up the most expensive cards from Laevateinn and dropping them in your deck. But it like the thoughts that I have for the new Laevateinn Rebi, I think would go along pretty good, especially with the combos from Abyss, because you could just double equip Abyss start of attack phase. You can just equip 2 Excaliburs, and then you're good because Excalibur, your opponent can't really counter the attacks because of its ability. And then the other item that when you drop it from hand, you get Gauge and Draw. If you equip that, when it attacks, it gives +1 crit, so you just keep boosting Excalibur. And if you have 2 of that card on the field and 1 Excalibur, Excalibur has 4 crit, pen, 10k power, and double attack, and the opponent can't counter the actual attack, so you're going to be hitting for 8 damage easily. And then you have like 5 other items that can just go off and attack. But I'm definitely excited to see what Bushy is doing with the Revival Buddies set. I'm really interested in all the other chaos cards too, like Kitabuki, Yuzernius, and I forgot the name of the dual golem, but dual golems too. I just don't play those decks, so I can't really make a video on them. I do play Laev, and I think that just giving it protection, anti-rest, taking away the +1 gauge to equip items, and having an overkill that can make you equip 2 items from deck without paying equip cost would be really good. Or another idea for overkill is dropping top 8 cards of your deck and being able to equip 4 from among them without paying their equip cost. That'd be good too, because it's just not as broken. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video. If you like, please like and subscribe. Maybe share with a couple people. Peace.